Hi everyone, Stacy here from Dies to Die For. Welcome to our Thursday card making. Today we're going to be working on St. Patrick's Day cards because I got a little sick of Valentine's Day, so we're going to be making this card. You can see it up there. And I want to show you how easy it is to make a card using our random rectangle frame. So we'll get started. I cut my A2 card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I cut one random rectangle frame out in the white. Now for this particular card, you can put the center in or you can leave it out. I'm choosing to use my white center, so if you're trying to make this card, don't throw that center away. Put a little glue on it real quick. How's everyone doing out there today? We are in Michigan and it is cold here today. Okay. Set that aside. And I'm just going to put this centered. That little white piece right in the middle. Okay. Then I took our basic rectangle set, and I think it was this size, the third size up. I cut a little gold piece out of our gold glitter paper. And I want to put that kind of in the center of that. And this card is super easy. Like I said, I did not use any ink on it. I know I must be having an off day, huh? You could ink it if you'd like. I was just trying to show you guys how quick and easy a card can be with a random rectangle. All you really need is a sentiment and a few extra pieces. You're done. Let's see, I cut the Happy St. Patrick's Day out in 2 colors because I wasn't sure if I wanted, yeah, I think the darker green. Let's put some glue on that quick. Made a little mess there. Dab it on, make sure we have enough. Okay. Now I put that rectangle on an angle, but I'm going to try to get my words as straight as I can, just to create a little visual interest. Now, hopefully that glue will dry just fine on that glitter paper. I don't know. Add a little more glue there. I know with this glitter paper, you have to hold whatever you're gluing down for a little bit longer so it can stick. Okay. Now all we have left are some shamrocks and some pieces of gold. The shamrocks I'm using came off of our March calendar words, that little guy right there. We do have other shamrocks that you could use too. And then the little pieces of gold came off of our pot of gold. So I'm just going to take some pieces and put them wherever I think it looks good. Maybe angle those a little, put a few pieces on the top. in a little. Oh, no, that's the wrong color. I had to cut my pieces for my Slimline out in a different color gold because I ran out of this lighter gold. I was just trying to use my Slimline pieces on my A2 card. That's not what we want. I knew I was going to do that too if I set those right there next to me. Okay, let's put some shamrocks, and I cut the shamrocks out in 2 different colors. Again, just to create some visual interest. I'm gonna do 2 dark colors, or 2 dark shamrocks. Then we'll put a light one right in front of it. Actually, no, I cut the shamrocks out in 3 different colors. That is right. Okay, let's tuck another little piece of gold right here by this group of shamrocks. And then we'll use this one, I think. And maybe put a couple right there. Let's put this one up a little higher so it's on that white and it stands out a little bit more. That one right there. Okay, now a few more pieces of gold and then this card will be done. And usually with my cards, before I even get on camera, there's a lot of prep work that I do. Like I said, this card is nice and simple because there was next to no prep work that went into this. I cut the pieces out, and then I think I adhered the little piece. Did I show you guys the leprechaun hat? I put that little piece on the hat before. I think that was all my prep work. But this is our leprechaun hat. Also works nice for a 4th of July for an Uncle Sam hat. That one right there. And we have one more piece of gold left, so where shall we use this one? Maybe like tuck it under this one a little. There we go. See how nice and simple that is? Get a simple card that still looks nice. Okay, let's move on to, again, my favorite part, trying to figure out how to do a slimline. Again, the only prep work I did on this was I adhered this together. The rest, we're just gonna wing it. So I was thinking maybe I would do something like this. Is that white gonna show if I put that on there? I don't know about that. Should I cut this off? Maybe we should do that. Just take our scissors real quick and trim it off. And I think I've told you guys before, we will have the random rectangle frame available in a Slimline sometime soon. Okay. I don't know if I want to put those on there at all. I think we're going to go back to where where just cutting that one piece off takes some of that, I don't know if you would, what you would call it, the clutter. Make sure we have the frames going the right way. Put this right in the center. I'm gonna lay my pieces out first. What do you guys think about that? I think so. So, let's get some adhesive on these rectangles and get them down. Wants to move all over on me. Put this side down first. And the slimline size that I'm using today is 4 by 8.5. Just so you can fit the random rectangle frame on it all the way without having to cut it off on the top and bottom. Some more glue on this other one. If I'm doing this off camera, sorry. I didn't want to move my pieces to bring my clipboard down or lay it on top of them, because I want to be able to flip this over and put it down right away. Okay. Put that on the wrong way again. Trying to get the lines to line up. That way the cut lines where you cut off is hidden. Oh, I guess I can't hide them too well. We'll hide them with another piece. Okay. Now we're going to try to put this white rectangle on in the center. Kind of straight, centered, looks off a little, maybe there. Trying to get my basic pieces down, and then we'll decide where to put the other pieces. Now this gold piece, I did not use the basic rectangles like I did on the Slimline. I used the center here of the random rectangle frame. Just in case you were wondering why it's a little bigger. More space to fill, so we have to use a bigger piece. Okay, let's get some adhesive on our Happy St. Patrick's Day. Ooh, I just thought of something. Let me see. See if that works in a minute. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Sorry. It's just how I do things. I think that's, let go of my finger. Okay, let me see something. Should have put that down before I put this stuff down so I could have tucked it underneath. Oh well, I didn't, so this is what we get. I'm gonna put our leprechaun hat right there, I think. And I think I might actually cut out another one and put it down here. Yeah, so Sorry, I'm gonna go off camera a second. I need to cut another one. Don't know why I didn't have more prepared, because I know I always use more. Do it real quick, promise. Okay, there's one. What do you think? 2, or should we go with 3? Let's just cut a third one out and see how we like it. I don't know why I have a hard time not thinking in odd numbers. So if I'm going to put 2 on there, I feel like I need to put 3. I don't know if 3 will look all right. So, let's see. I am back. And then this is our glitter paper. This glitter paper does not, the glitter doesn't come off, but there is a coating on the back, so when you die cut it, you just have to kind of gently peel it away. Sometimes if the coating, if you don't cut through the coating all the way, you can, or if it's hard for you to peel it off, just run your dye through the machine a couple of times. Sorry, I had to go off camera and do that again. Okay, let's get our little belt piece on our hat. Okay. As much as I want to use 3, I don't think there's really a way to use 3, is there? No, we're going with 2. We're gonna go like that. How about that? So we will put 1 up there in that corner and 1 down here in this corner. Balance it off a little bit. Okay, now what do you guys think we should do with the shamrocks? I definitely know we need a couple right here at least to cover up where the frames don't meet. I'll probably cut the bottom of that one off. Okay, let's get those down. There's a couple right there. Okay, let's see what else we have left. We have a partial one right here that I could put on there like that. Yes, I have a hard time throwing any die cuts away, even if the paper shifts a little bit and you have a half cut kind of like that, I still find a way to use it. And I think I might need a few more of these darker shamrocks for this one. Put that one right there. And then let's use another lighter one too. That under there. And then maybe a group of, cut another dark one, do a group of 3 there, and then a group of 3 there. What do you think? I'm going to add some gold pieces to it now. we don't have those glued down yet. Silly me. Let's add some gold right in the middle there. Okay, I am gonna cut another couple dark shamrocks. Probably, what do we think? Another one for there and 2 more for there? Okay, off camera again. Sorry. This is what happens when you go into it not knowing what you're gonna do. It's kind of fun though. Put one kind of right there. Okay, let's get another couple more cut. And then just lay those and our gold pieces down and we are almost done. And we'll be done in just under the 27 minute time frame that my phone gives me. All right, we need, I think, one more light one too, if we're gonna do a group of 3 up on the top. Let's just cut out. These shamrocks are easy to cut, 2 layers thick. So I'm just gonna cut 2 more. Let you guys just sit there and admire my card. Maybe, maybe not. Critique it, admire it, whatever you want to do. Okay, I am back. Let's get these shamrocks laid down really quick because we are coming close to my phone's time limit. That one right there. Spread those out a little bit more so they're not such a tight group. Let's get another couple of pieces of gold put on this side. So we'll be done with this side. Right there. Okay, let's do our group of 3 up on top now. Maybe spread these out this way a little bit more. And one more. That one right there. Let's get a piece of gold under that. Okay, now we have 2 pieces of gold left. Where shall we put them? I think we need one up here somewhere. And maybe down here. Yep, right there looks good. Okay, there is our Slimline and our A2 Happy St. Patrick's Day card. And did I show you? I can't remember. Let's just go over the dies again. This is the Happy St. Patrick's Day word that I used. Our gold pieces from our pot of gold. Our random rectangle frame. Our basic rectangles. These are just smaller sizes. There are bigger sizes that go with this set. And then the leprechaun hat. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dies on these cards today. All right, that is going to do it for our Thursday card making. We will see you again, get back again next week, Tuesday. Have a great day and a great weekend.